shotgun. She just wanna ride shotgun, shotgun. Got a pot one. Got a pot one. And then the brakes on a hot one. She just wanna ride shotgun. Hey, who the coldest if it ain't you? Face shot, I put a name to. Face shot, I put a name to. Maybe we could do the same too. Hey, and we be riding with the top down. We be switching every lane too. They be blowing up the spot now. And they just mad cause they ain't you. Hey, who the coldest if it ain't you? Face shot, I put a name to. Hey, a face shot, I put a name to. Hey, maybe we could do the same too. Hey, and they be riding with the top down. We be switching every lane too. Hey, and they be blowing up the spot now. And they just mad cause they ain't you. And they just mad, got a pot one. Got a pot one. Hit the brakes on a hot one. She just wanna ride shotgun. She just wanna ride shotgun, 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 shotgun. Got a pot one. Got a pot one. Hit the brakes on a hot one. She just wanna ride shotgun. She just wanna ride, yeah. Got a pot one. Got a pot one. Hit the brakes on a hot one. She just wanna ride shotgun. She just wanna ride shotgun, shotgun. Got a pot one. Got a pot one. Hit the brakes on a hot one. She just wanna ride shotgun. She just wanna ride shotgun, shotgun. Y'all having a good time? Say yo. Hustle Season Live. Volume 1.
All right, Chance Fischer, everybody. Chance Fischer. That's mine. You can't have that. I was just pointing at you. Now you can sit wherever you want to sit. Right there. That's good. Wherever you want. No, sit right there. Oh, that's what James was. My bad. My bad, James. Damn.
Yeah, sit your ass down. Shit.
Where's the microphone? I got you.
All right.
What's up with,
Yeah, watch that monitor.
What's up with more beers?
Ooh.
What's up with that?
Ooh, hot take.
They exist.
Can we get me one?
Anyway.
What's up, Chance?
No,
doing, man?
I'm
Sounded
out here
great.
chilling. I'm about to go in on Kelly real quick.
Wait. Trying to do his outfit now?
Talking about my outfit.
Yo, man.
Oh,
I
I
Here
wish
we
there
go.
was boat shoes. Hey, Vans had
Rose tanned.
Bro.
Boy.
Yo, man.
looking like a raisinette with sunglasses. Head.
I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's fair at all.
He just got California raisin vibes.
How many
right
bracelets
now.
you got and you ain't got no diamonds on them?
That
What's
keeps,
going on, B?
I don't
You
think
ever
that's
seen a
fair at
blind
all.
guy play the drums that good?
That keeps his powers in. He needs to keep.
I know that your goober
He
ass
has
should
to
not be
wear
talking
that.
about candy right now. We're doing fucking your goober ass head now. Okay, please, let's stop it.
That's
Let's
why I
show
got on a
everybody.
big ass hat.
That's right.
2 milk dud heads. Loving it.
Chance.
He just gave himself a hairline, so you need to work on, man.
I'm gonna stop this right now. I'm stopping all this right now. I'm gonna
shit.
stop
He's not
it.
here for this.
We'll get it.
Let's pull the score out right now.
I didn't go for this. So, Chance, man, you just won an LV, man. You just won a fucking LV.
MVP.
Man.
Good man.
MVP.
Yes.
Yeah, that's crazy.
MVP,
I
man.
hope it give me a raise.
Yo,
Yeah, does anything come with that, or like special powers, a key to the city, a raise,
Hangovers.
hangover?
Hangover,
Oh.
yeah.
the LV's party is definitely they go in. That's a fun time.
If you don't know
Yeah,
about
I woke
Chance, oh yeah.
I woke up fully clothed.
Yo, what is that a success?
Shoes
I
on?
don't know. I don't really know.
Where? At home?
On my couch.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good. That's all right. You
was
got
fire.
somebody helping you out there.
The shoes on?
Yeah, I was in a turtleneck.
Oh.
See?
Did you really wear a turtleneck
No,
to
I
that?
saw your
See?
outfit that night. You were in a turtleneck.
You were really wearing a turtleneck that
No,
day?
I wore a leopard print. But, you know,
I know you wore a leopard, but I saw
basically a
pictures.
turtleneck.
You probably were with
He wore the other thing that he was talking about.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, so you've been, how long have you been working at Lemaire? How long have you been there?
Oh yeah, about
What's your title also?
too long. I've been working there for about 6 years.
6 years. And your title there is
I'm the general manager.
General manager of Lemaire. Yeah. Look at this guy.
man.
Thank you. That's tight. That's awesome.
What is it? Deep fried deviled eggs? Is that how you say something about that? What is that?
Oh, you did your
What
research.
is this?
Oh, all right.
Get into
I
the
didn't do that
menu.
one. Well, this
right to it.
stuck out to me. I've been wondering.
Yeah. So they're crispy fried deviled eggs.
Going through your whole
Is that
menu.
different
okay.
from just being regular deep fried?
Yeah, it's a little
Tell us.
different. We
Tell us
we
about
did
it.
a little
Fancy
egg
fried.
wash on it and put some panko on it, and then we drop it in the fryer. So it is still deep fried.
Okay.
But we put it out to a crisp, and then we whip that yolk up, put some dill in there.
You're supposed to say it like that. Don't say it'll whip that yolk.
You say whipping it up.
Don't tell me to whip
That's
any
a problem.
yolk.
Whipping it,
Yeah.
Kelly got problems with some food.
Then you whip that yolk. Don't say it all sexy to me like that.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying.
Why'd you
gotta
feel it was sexy?
Yeah, you say it was sexy like that.
I
in
didn't
front
know
of
it was
people.
sexy. He looked me in the eye and said that.
I don't appreciate
Did
it.
nobody else take it that way?
He's already taking so many super beige liberties with me as his
You've been talking in this quiet storm voice all night. Now he gonna come out here and talk about how I'm describing my food.
I'm just keeping the scene.
It's my food. Don't worry about what's my food.
Rude.
Just saying the scene.
Why is
fellas.
Kelly hating so hard?
No, look, I'm just saying the scene.
I wish
guys.
if this was the real podcast, James would cut Kelly's mic off right now.
He would.
No, when you
That was a
bald,
Tony thing.
no, when you
Really.
bald in public, it's like Highlander. You know, there can only be one.
Only be
We
one.
need, you know, it's too
Immediately.
much energy.
Friction.
You know what I'm saying?
Friction.
Kelly McLeod over here.
It's Kelly's world. We're just living in it.
What do you
He
think
set
about,
all this
What do
up.
you think about corn dogs? You like corn dogs?
I don't really think about corn dogs.
I will.
Do you ever eat?
Hot take.
You don't eat
What?
corn dogs at all?
Huh?
You don't eat corn dogs
I
ever?
mean, maybe like if a corn dog is presented to me, then I'm not really liable to turn it down. But I'm not going
think
out
corn
looking
dogs are
for
normal?
it.
Yeah, corn dogs. You know,
That's a normal response.
That's a normal response.
It's like a
That's
40-degree
cool.
day.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
That's the hustle season survey that we're taking.
It still seems like there's conditions to the corn dog though. That's all I'm saying.
No, he responded
he's not
like
gonna,
a
he's not
regular
gonna,
human being.
He's not gonna just take it outright. He's not gonna just take a corn dog outright.
Yeah, if it was presented to him for free, he's not going to seek it out.
I don't know.
He doesn't
man.
have some weird aversion to it.
I always feel like that.
Get really uncomfortable when you talk about corn dogs.
I just have a hard time trusting the corn dog. It's just trusting
What
what
the
is
fuck are
under.
you talking about?
What is
Yeah,
under?
enlighten me.
I just
Was
don't
it gonna
trust what's under the whatever the
stab you?
breading.
It's a hot dog.
The breading.
It's a hot dog.
What's
With
wrong with
cornmeal
corn
on
bread?
it.
It's a hot dog inside a corn. Yeah, fried.
See, you the type that probably put a hot dog in a tortilla, and I'm just really trying to figure out
Scorching.
like.
Whoa. Shots fired.
Gross.
Fucking dare you? How dare you talk to me?
Who
that
do you
way?
even think you are?
Yeah, I'm just real. Like seriously, that's crazy. How dare you say something like that?
Because
to
you
me?
look like you like weird parents, you know, with them shoes and them glasses. You definitely probably put a hot dog in a tortilla. I just really want to know.
Hot dog tortilla with some mayonnaise as well.
Woo, fire.
Listen.
Kelly's like,
People
what?
are like, is the corn dog a kolache? Like, I need to know. Like,
Kelly was like, ooh, what?
Listen,
Damn, that
listen,
sounds good.
Listen, when you get done painting that house in the South Side, then you let me know, okay? Because don't talk to me that way with your salmon shorts on. Those are almost
pink,
salmon.
Are those pink flamingos in your
No,
shirt?
it's- look-
B?
Yeah, they are.
What exactly is that? What
Yo,
do you
man,
have?
I'm comfortable with my shit.
You look
Just
like
because
you
I
went to
won't eat a
Priscilla's to
corn
go
dog.
buy a
guys-
shirt and then
You
came
guys
to
are
the
like,
show.
or not.
You guys are like that meme of the two Spider-Mans pointing at each other. This is ridiculous. You both have the same color pattern on.
He's comfortable enough for
This is crazy.
comfortable enough for salmon, comfortable enough for flamingos. Won't cross that line to a corn dog.
Bizarro Chance.
Okay. So that's fun, guys. So what I wanted to know is, that was a good one, Reggie.
Thanks, man.
What made you decide that you were cool with mixing the Lemaire, what you're trying to represent at Lemaire, like that kind of quality with the Jefferson, and also mixing that with your rap career and mixing it like musically. Like how did you all of a sudden decide that you wanted to like kind of, because I feel like you merged those two together like in the past year.
That's like a personal statement question for grad school right there.
Thank you very much.
See your thesis.
Yeah. Speak
I
on it.
didn't want them to mix, actually. It happened by accident. One of the guys that was working in the hotel happened to be my engineer at the time. Or was working with my engineer at the time, so it just ended up kind of popping out. It was like, yo, you know my man raps, right? And everybody's like, yo, you know that bald head dude in the suit? Nah, he don't rap, you know? And I was like, I'm fire. So that, you know, that's how it ended up happening. We used to have like ciphers in the kitchen late night with the dishwashers. This is actually not a lie. This is like very
At
dope.
Lemaire.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
ciphers in the
Like late night,
yeah.
yeah.
Washers. In
Yeah,
Lemaire.
like after there's a couple dudes that used to
Man,
be
we
back
probably
there.
shouldn't tell anybody this.
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
You the man though. You
He's
in
a
charge.
manager
It's
now.
all
He's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, at this point, you know, I worked hard enough to.
Yeah, they can let you rap in the kitchen if you want
Yeah,
to.
you know. I
need
mean,
to
as long
rap in
as
the kitchen,
if I
I'm
was
rapping.
whack, it'd probably be different.
Yo,
And
can you stop rapping in the kitchen, bro?
but
the
not-
bars.
I think
That's
what
fire.
really ended up happening is it kept being at a point where I was very public with both of them, even though I tried to keep them
keep them separate. And it got to a point where I couldn't really hide it anymore at that point. So,
because I definitely, whenever I check out like what everything that you're doing on Facebook and the songs that you release and everything, and then you have all these really dope events, you know, and then you start doing like battle rapping, start doing like all these different kinds of things, and I felt like you were able to mix it all together because the way that you talk online about food, about mixing certain things together, all that kind of stuff. I feel like that's like that all seems to mix with your with what you're trying to do with your career, the things that you talk about, even in lyrically and things like that. Like, I don't know. I feel like there's some kind of thing that you're trying to. I don't know.
I think for me, like at a very young age, I was able to kind of look back and forth and see how things connected. So when this is probably gonna sound real wild, but I'm gonna say when I was young, I didn't really read a lot of like books, like novels type things. I read a ton of philosophy. So I'm like reading like Dostoevsky, like talking to people, and people are like, I don't know what that is. It's like, okay, it's cool. We can just eat a corn dog. But
no, not at all, not at all.
Wow.
Not at all.
He couldn't help himself. He had to hit one more punch.
real, man.
But so what ended up happening is I would read a lot of like different magazines that were connected to each other. So I would read like Architectural Digest, and then would go back and read GQ, and then would go over into like the Steinway catalog, and then I would see all these brands kind of intermingle and see how they connected to each other. And I guess the central theme was that they're all luxury brands and reach a particular type of person at this point. So how do we take that same idea and find a central brand that I guess attaches itself to different cultures, right?
Right.
So what I noticed was that when I was growing up, I didn't have a lot of crazy access to these things that I was reading about. So I just continued to put myself in rooms and learn as much as I could so that I would never be in a room where I felt like I was out of place or uncomfortable. I could always talk to somebody about any particular subject off the top.
Yeah.
And then what I wanted to do after learning all this stuff was give knowledge back to people in a way that was accessible. Like I wasn't selling something to you. I'm not trying to beat you over the head. I don't.
Knowledge reigns supreme.
Yeah, over nearly everyone. Yeah. But it's true. Like the more you give people access, you don't have to tell them that you can be a fireman, you can be a policeman when you grow up. You can just stop at you can be, and like whatever you decide that you want to be. Some people just want to exist. Like, you don't need to be something that's, like, groundbreaking for someone else's approval. Like, you just need to be the best version of yourself. I think what's important to me is that folks are multidimensional, and we only want to be one way, or we want society to accept us as being one way because that's safe for society, because a lot of people will die never reaching their goals or moving outside of their comfort zone. And that doesn't mean that I'm supposed to be that way. That just means that you decided to fall back, stop short. You know?
Well said.
Well said.
Yeah.
I need to hear that.
So what are you looking towards future wise, like the music that you're going to be releasing? I feel like that you kind of test things out. You throw out, a song that sounds amazing, and then you just kind of let it chill and marinate, and then you'll put out something else. Like, what does the future hold for you? Are you going to put out a full project or an EP? I know you were talking that you were going to be working with some of the Night Idea guys, and and
Top secret.
Whoa. What? Hey, first talking to Chance.
Hey, man, I didn't say nothing.
Talking to Chance, man.
That wasn't me. That was James.
Yeah, great. Chance.
Don't blame me, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean, we'll just see where it goes.
Thanks.
Good answer. That's a good one. Yeah.
You see, you tainted him. I was going to get a really good answer out of him.
People don't make albums no more, man. It's over.
Consider it tainted.
One
Fine.
song at a time now.
That's fine.
No, I got a project done. I just, don't want it to fail.
Whoa. Are you breaking? This is breaking news?
No, I mean,
you accidentally breaking news right now?
Yeah, kind of. It's done.
It's done.
Oh, okay.
It's done. Okay,
It's
but
done.
you are timing
You're
it
waiting.
out.
Waiting for the right time.
Nah, we actually.
Or is there a certain
Spent more
wine that you're
time.
thinking of when you think of this record? Because I know that you got look, come on, you know that you're going to have a whole concept with this whole thing, that you compare this album with a certain wine, a certain bourbon, maybe a certain kind of salmon, like the
makes
shorts.
sense.
You could like somebody like there's going to be
meal.
asparagus. Like there's going to be some things that you're going to want that you're going
Asparagus.
to want
I
with
feel
this
that.
album. And I think that you have it already planned out what